Hello, so thanks for what you're doing about the Hunter community. Meaning hunt, thanks to you. Thank you so much, Clamo. Very happy to hear it. My mic is on. Okay, cool. Hey, Papa Blast, what's up? Gonna bring the world for every little heart I know. Gonna for every little heart I know. Are the Midnight Talents also live? Mostly, yes. There are no Apex Talents, but otherwise, yeah. Hey, Duffy. I don't think I can survive playing melee without weak RS2. If you practice enough, I think you'll get there. Apex Talents is like a special node that appears down here on beta. And it has like some pretty OP talents for every spec. But you'll unlock them as you level from 80 to 90. Must have been a huge amount of work for yesterday making sure the UI guides were okay and helping everyone with the problems. It's been a pretty stressful couple days, not gonna lie. Are you using audio assist? No. The fuck? Like, what? Why is my macro broken? I can't use my CDs. Tank died. Can you not macro Cursed Stone Idol? Just, like, I've never used the Trinket before, actually. Okay, well that's the problem then. That's all good. Silly me. No GCD history enabled. Oh yeah, I have to disable it whenever I export the profile. Wait, I feigned the interrogation and it's not recasting. Huh? Big? Did he change it? What? RIP healer. Oh. Live! Shotgun! Feint! Oh, you're not faint yet. Ah! Okay. Is the UI you're using going to work in midnight with the add-ons changing? All the add-ons have already changed the Caldaute. So yes, this is the midnight UI, as it will be. Hey, it's Sly. I'm doing pretty well. Can you do a key with MM and one with BM? Yeah, I could probably do that. Although, yeah, I can do that. Wait, what? They turned off. How do I enable advanced combat logging? There it is. Verelian, thank you for the prime. I gotta restart my game to turn on advanced combat logging properly. Hey, Kaios, welcome to the stream. Is BM Hunter dead? On pre-patch, it's kind of dead, yeah. What do the raid logs say so far? I mean, it's not dead. Wait, no. Wait, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. I mean, it's average, while survival is really good, so could be worse. Sorry, I have to restart my game to delete the old combat log because apparently they turned off advanced combat logging by default with the pre-patch. Survival is the strongest right now, yeah. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter. Just play what you want. This is the one time where, like, there's no competitive content. No one is going to be harmed by you. Mastery, crit, versus haste is the stat priority for survival. Generally, you get mastery to the second point of DR, which is like 500, and then the others 2 to 360-ish. On that note, I think I'll go swap to... The first DR point is... let me double check. What? Marksmanship. That's... Because it's obviously different for stat. 348 haste. And for crit and mastery, it's 365. And for mastery, for versatility, it's like 430-ish. Stonebound artistry. Gonna swap to mastery weapon enchant as well. Because I swapped to Cursed Stone Idol for Mythic Plus stuff, because it's a 130 setup. Haven't played since June last year and just looked up the changes. I'm shocked what has happened to some classes. Yeah, it's... the changes are pretty large. How much feast food, how much agility does feast food give right now? Does anyone know? Blue, I think it shows when I throw it and it shows when it lands. It's like a GCD history, glitch. But what I can do is I can need it to show tooltip so I can black, because I can go in and blacklist specific abilities. But I don't know what I would. There's 2 Flame Fang pitch casts. I'll fix it in the future. You should be able to see no. Oh, you can just buy the feasts. Midnight Masquerade. Well, it's not in the auction house. I guess I can wow head it if that's what you meant, which makes perfect sense. 4 primary. Okay, so you get same secondary as you get primary, huh? Can you buy any feast on auction house? That's right, Jublu. Well, it's 4 secondary versus 4 primary, so I think primary is better. Purple Blaze, thank you so much for the sub. Orc the Hunter, thank you for the prime. Muons, thank you for the prime, man. Dude, melee sucks. What is this? I can't attack the guy. Oh. Do you not have the eagle thing showing on your bars? No, Blizzard has declared it that is just not important enough to show. Hehe. It is important, but I don't make the rules. Blizzard does, so. By the way, the interrogation doesn't seem to recast if you feign it now, which is kind of broken. Not that it really matters, but, you know, there you go. Hell yeah, Kirby. Man, I hate using Curse Stone Idol, but it is kind of insane for Mythic Plus. Poly BM Snake Man, but no one is really playing those specs at a high level, so it's hard to say, really. How are you tricking tip, by the way? Tricking? Oh, tracking. My add-on does it, Azortharion UI. We sort of hack it. We don't actually track the buff because you can't do that. We just say, when you press kill command, add two stacks. Yeah, that's right, Saban. If you accidentally have 3 tip stacks, I mean, all that matters is that you don't overcap your tip stacks. It doesn't really matter if you use all 3 or if you use 2, because, you know, if you go from 1 to 3, that's the same as going from 0 to 2. So from that perspective, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I love being able to like boomstick these guys and like shotgun them from relatively far away. I really like boomstick as an ability. Like, flavor is one thing. I mean, if Fury of the Eagle had this long of a range, that would be sick too, but... For example, I don't need to wait for these guys to get a melee before my boomstick will work, like I would have to for Fury of the Eagle. Like, I just shoot them. Okay, of course, now they're... Yeah. Oh. Give me the buff. Give me the buff. I can't tell when his buff is expiring because I have no vigor. Okay, there we go. Hey Capers, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. I mean, I streamed yesterday, but before that it had been over a month. I am a part-time streamer, full-time other things. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. Lots of things to get used to as melee. What do you mean with not overstacking your tip stacks? Well, you can only have 3. So if you have 3 and you press another, then you still have 3. Now you overcapped your tip stacks. How to get rid of the widest overlay and abilities in the cooldown manager? Use my add-on. I think if you mean what I think you mean. What? What are aggro? Oh, what? Where's the tank? Huh? Wait, what? I mean, okay. Well, I mean, I need... Why is my rest pet? Why did my rest pet disappear off my bars? I can't... Hello? What? Why is my takedown? What the hell? What is this guy doing? Ah! God, do this to me! Is your Prepatch UI available for all specs? Yes. Surfer UK, thanks for the prime. Do you have played a profile that we can download? Yeah. The whole UI is available for everyone. Dude, I still have Acro on this one mob. See, now is when I wish I had bursting shot, but I don't. See, I could go out there and bursting shot that guy in, but no. Hopefully, I'll sell it for a full pre-patch. Oh, sorry, for... Well, I mean, the add-on... You can't sell an add-on. Well, not legally. People do it anyway, but... the config and everything, yeah. Savagery is like worthless. Yeah, I'll be doing that in Midnight and Bosa, but right now it's like I need people to use it to test it so that it can be better for Midnight, you know? Isn't Mythic raid testing today? I think so, but my guild is not doing it. Is LVI your interface? No, it's Azortharion UI and some other add-ons. That's completely fair, Sagittarian. And I'm glad you like the UI so far, at least. I mean, as far from a bug report perspective, it's just one guy, right? Like the best thing you can do if you want survival bugs reported is to post about it on the forums and Discord, right? How do you customize better timeline? I don't know, because I don't use it. I just use regular Bliss timeline, although I will eventually have to do something like that. Because I didn't have MD for the second pack. Excellent. Nah, it's just regular Blizzard timeline. There's no competition in Bosa. In the sense that, like, tribalism about streamers is, like, low IQ behavior. No one was inviting us for Binding Shot anyway. Like, if we don't get invited, that won't be the reason. I don't see what there is to dislike about Benchers. He's, like, wholesome as fuck. He's way more wholesome than me. Oh, wait, we actually have to read the chat. Oh, the password. The Bigwigs doesn't sort it itself. Why is the overall damn display is kind of messed up? Teddy R, thank you for the prime. I don't think I'll take down this pack. That I never said. Going to try a UI for tanking. Hell yeah, man. Hope you enjoy it. Go away. Oh fuck, I missed the refresh like a goddamn idiot. I didn't have the weak boss mod to tell me when it's happening. Oh no. Oh no. And I was looking around in my UI for like some way to indicate when the absorb shield was gone. Need to sort that, I guess. I haven't used LVI since season 2 of last expansion. This is all about Azortharion UI. I hope someone else has the classes. What the fuck? Why is this tank toxic in pre-patch? Like, DK dies in something that doesn't matter at all, and the tank is like glasses. And he's like, wait. He's like 3.5k, man. It's always, yeah. It's never the people above 4k that are toxic. Almost never. Yeah, everyone's like playing with broken UIs and learning their classes again. Classes. The red says red tree DPS is a joke now, and then the toxic warrior tank says, "Yeah, but you are third." What does he even mean by that? That's last. Survival or Shenlong? I mean, it's not. I don't. They didn't say it was broken. It's just the best. You asked what the best hunter spec is for Raid and Mythic Plus, and it's survival. It's quite a lot better than the other two specs. That's for sure. Not that it matters during pre-patch, but I don't know if it's OP. I mean, define OP. I think it's doing quite well on raid statistics, like second or third. Yeah, I think Unholy is topping. Although I'm kind of dominating this Unholy overall, at least. The single target seems to be hard to beat. All right. What a deeply miserable tank. But that was fun. Honestly, I hate that I cannot put potion in the CDM. I'm just gonna macro potion to take down now because I'm lazy. Already did, XD. Is potion super broken right now? Like, how much stat does potion give? Of course, the tooltip of this exact freak thing doesn't work because thanks Blizzard. Also, was the combat logging not working? I was hoping to log. Weird. I mean, the other. I mean. Yeah. Well, let me. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me see. Level 3 gives 20 stats. 20 agility. So only a. That's nothing. What? That's an ultra weak potion. That means it's only like a 3% DPS increase while using it. Sorry to be a pain. Can you show edit mode? Yeah. Which UI does the mouse over faction bars? That's enhanced QOL. You go in here, you can set it here. So you just untick it. It's every secondary that you don't have a flag, which is every one of them. Oh yeah, so I kind of, but my logic is like, agility is probably in pre-patch stronger than secondaries by quite a bit. Well, actually, I don't know, because right now, actually, secondaries are probably broken right now. On level 80 makes everything a bit weird. Curse is better than Harass, I guess. Only Mythic Plus because you run 1 minute 30 CDs in here. I hate Arakara so much, I don't want to play it. Also, low-key hate Floodgate. Conjoin of Gambit. Fun. 18 competitive. This is a competitive key. So goddamn competitive. Big wigs and weak auras are working right now. No, weak auras are gone forever in midnight, and big wigs works, but it doesn't work. It just reskins the Blizzard timeline. Your UI is add-on? No, this is Blizzard default. Yeah, it's add-on. Azortharion UI mainly, and then some other stuff on the sides. The UI is basically these add-ons. Do you share it? Yes, if you do the UI command. The UI consists of Azortharion UI, which is my own add-on. Details, enhanced QRL, which is a bunch of small stuff. Grid 2 for raid and party frames. Plater, obviously. Pret for chat. Targeted spells is an indicator for when you're targeted by spells. You guessed it. Warp Deplete is the Mythic Plus time on the right. Plater works, yeah. I mean, it doesn't work like it did before, but it doesn't have all the fancy features. Add-ons can't do that stuff anymore. Have you checked out beta yet? No, I don't really care that much about beta until it's closer to release. With activated cursor function, I can't ping anymore. Okay, noted. In AoE, you always stay in the mob with the highest HP of survival. Yeah, I mean, that's any class on Spec, really. That's just how you play the game, really. Unless there's some compelling reason to hit something else. But in a sense, even when you're prioring down a caster, you're doing that so that you can pull something else to add more HP to the pack. So in an abstract sense, you're always hitting the mob with the highest HP. This panel will be removed in 11.2. That seems a bit cap. Fade CDM or mounted is in enhanced QL. No, that's in Azor UI. Azor UI CDM essential. Where is it? Transparency, of course. How can I see other players' item levels when expecting them using your interface? I think that's an enhanced QL option I haven't enabled yet. You like or dislike what Blizzard are doing to add-ons and weak hours? I hate it. But nothing I can do about it, so there's no point getting upset. So how much crap is Blizzard gonna do to this game? I tried UI and will pay for this, so thanks. I do get a lot of Lua errors. Yeah, so for the Lua errors, I mean, I'm also getting a ton of Lua errors, but as long as they don't impact functionality or they happen to things that... So these are all my Lua errors for today. Enhanced QL is throwing some. Whatever the fuck this is throwing some. Some liquid private order stuff. Warp deplete is throwing errors. Prat is throwing errors. Everything is throwing errors, but as long as it basically works, I'm not really that worried about every error. Singus, thanks for the prime. 44 months, holy shit. The UI looks good for sure. I mean, it looks almost identical, right? That's why a lot of people are like, yo, you got weak hours working? Because it looks the exact same as it used to, but no. I got close to it by other means. I'm gonna be a nerd right now, and I'm going to say... annoying. I was hoping I could go check out my mount icon and set a custom class color for that. Yeah, Blue is kind of a wizard. He's the UI developer for this. What's the random blue board on the inner icons for debuff? It's like the spell icons. I think they come from Blizzard. I don't know of a way to turn them off. I think it needs an external add-on to turn them off. Yeah, Craig, thank you for the prime. Do you have some add-ons to grab the Lua errors? Yeah, I recommend in my UI installation instructions to install the add-ons BugSec and Bug Grabber, because that like sort of condenses all the errors in here. Then you don't have to worry about them. That there's actually like a AUI is like this little add-on draw thing. It turns red when you have an error, which is like going the extra mile from a Blue's point of view. Glad you're loving the UI. Waiting for people to show up to this Gambito. Thanks for hooking up with the dev for this season, so I can see all the polish working. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got very lucky there. Actually, Pacemaker isn't really good with a 1 minute 30 CD thing. Just occurred to me. Yeah, Mathers. Like, if you follow, like, really, ideally, you follow the instructions in Discord step by step, and the first step of those instructions is to get rid of everything you had before. Listening to your twisted transistor. Why is it posting the Discord thing twice? Let me just test the command now. Oh, okay, I see it. Well, that's fine. Actually, let me just have the UI command link directly to the Discord. There we go. The music beating inside you forever. Should probably go through more enhanced QL settings because he's added more stuff every day. Is there a way to sim on raid bots? Not Hunter yet, no. Hunter is not simmable at this time. Soon to, yeah. So Singus is in chat is the guy working on the Hunter sims in Midnight. So, and he's been fucking grinding it out, like implementing everything all on his own. Whereas normally it's like a split between 2 people or so. Well, maybe it's not fully on your own because I think Putro is also making commits. But I think it's fair to say that it's predominantly you. Singus shouldn't really have to use his prime for his sub, honestly. He should just get it. Okay, we have a full group. Have they changed like the cast patterns of existing maps this season? So that they cast less to account for everything? Or is that like only a future thing? Is combat logging working for you guys, by the way? Like, I logged that last key, but it's not seemingly actually uploaded. Even though advanced combat logging is definitely on. Putro laid the groundwork for me to work from, so it's been a team effort. Fair. How come I can't change the CDM icon settings? Are you trying to do it from edit mode when you need to do it from my UI? All good. Maybe live logging is just kind of broken because I see the log here. Boomstick absolutely slaps. Flame Fang pitches roughly 2 bombs worth of damage, it looks like. Do you plan to make your UI fit all specs in the future? Yeah, I mean, it already does to some extent. It doesn't have, I mean, it has a few Hunter unique special features, but they're pretty minor. Like, you can't just play any class on this. But we are working on, like, fancy features for all specs. Guess I'll kick one of the close ones because I'm melee gang now. Survival is pretty fun now, yeah. And I have the macro for misdirection still, but it's an add-on that enables it to work properly. No more weak Rs, that's right. Hey, Letherin, what's up? I can't really think of a reason to use Hatchet Toss personally, because like if the tank is still gathering, you just send some kill commands, MD and bomb a bit. Like, Zorax, thank you for the prime. And disengage harpooning into the next pack is just like cinema, pure cinema. Oh my god, it's this. Now I know how melee feel. And where's my... oh my god, now I know. Okay. Need to put aspect of the eagle on my boss. Where is it? Okay, there we are. Is he gonna pull this into boss? Or do I send here? Does Blizzard talk to you about hunter feedback or anything? No. No, they do not. So Tank MD is not updated. You have to like manually hack it to work. But Grid 2 will work if you install it from Curse. Oh fuck. This is on me. I didn't see. Oh god. Is there any point in doing Mythic Plus? No, it's just for fun. Can't bursting shot these, Edge. Play Somos. Is there any way to add Eagle to CDM? No. There is not. I'm painting awfully. Fucking hell. I'm scared of sending cooldowns because I don't actually know when the boss is going to go down. I cannot find the UI. It's on my Discord and it's free, yeah. Do you think we'll be taking a survival in raids? That's between you and your raid leader. Luai looking pretty nice, hell yeah. Are we at some point holding Boomstick takedown to sink them? Not with the dynamic CD on Boomstick, I think. What makes survival AoE different from the quite simple single target rotation? Mostly that you are prioritizing a bomb whenever it would reset the cooldown of boomstick, which is basically at any time under 10 seconds. Oh, we both send CDs here. Oh well. Well, that's the cool thing about takedown is that you actually it only takes 10 seconds to get full value. So those white borders on your uniframe, that's a bug. It's already reported. It'll be fixed next version. Is MM any decent for the raid? I wouldn't really say so, no. Blue is not in chat right now. He's asleep. He's NA, so I'm pretty sure he's asleep. I hope he is asleep. Yark, holy crap, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to Weisman, Pikes, Lolius, Bears, Case Close, Stumsville, and Devas. Stuck in a rock. Oh, haste buff. Instantly dispelled. Fuck. That was on me for celebrating. Won't give me haste buff on top of my takedown. Yeah, boy. Ooh. All right. Am I skipping or what's the... Okay. I got rid of it rehex because I can't really be confident in anything without sims. I'm seeing both party frames and can't disable. Like you're seeing Blizzard. I think you just have a grid and AUI party frames enabled at the same time. You just need to turn off AUI party frames, but you should already have that if you've been updating the profile. Any use for grid with AUI frames? I use grid for both party and raid frames. And that's mostly like because like, you know, AUI party frames are not super sophisticated. And I don't really see us competing with like established popular healer frames. So that's the logic there. Did they fix symbols plus radiance? I don't know. Don't really care about exploits. Oh, yeah, clearly bugged things. Think so though. Maybe I should have helped Boomstick for the assassins for a bit of pad. I don't know. Oh, I can't binding shot them now. GG. Lovely. In the AoE, we use Boomstick with only 2 stacks of tip. It doesn't, like, stip tech stack count is just not something that matters. All that matters is that you have tip for all of your relevant abilities. Doesn't matter how many you have. Oh no. Blah. I just accidentally. Okay. Need to fix my Moonlight Chakra macro. So Havoc single target seems kind of strong. Ah. Havoc strong with 2 targets to final. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that takedown canceled. We'll burst it down after. Oh, shit. Hog. We done did it. All right. Cool. You some kind of bangs or? Is the pre-patch out so the Mythic so combat add-ons aren't as usable? Yeah, that's right, Maximilian. A survival we lost bloodlust? No, you just have to summon a last pet. Nothing changed in that regard. You only have exotic pets, fair enough. That'll do it. Is it possible to see a talent build? Yeah, but you shouldn't really get it from streamers. You should check my guide on Icy Veins. Much better. Kind of crazy that your survival pet actually does such a strong amount of your overall. You're not using big wigs? No, not at the moment. Do you think there will be an illustration here for Boomstick Cone at some point? I mean, like, why would that be needed? And how would it even be possible to, like, it's just a cone in front of you, man. Like, what? Unless you could impose it on the game, I don't see the value. Is there any pets we prefer, Survival Hunter? Same, like, system as BM, right? You just can't use exotics. How long or wide it goes? I mean, but you'll see how long and wide it goes. But, like, how can you illustrate how long it is? Like, you just draw a line? Like, how long should it be? And even if you knew how yards, like, you couldn't even apply that, right? Like, you just use it a few times and it'll be obvious, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm elitist. Big wigs is still a thing, but it doesn't make timers of its own. It just reskins Blizzard once. Well, you're not trusting your intuition because you can see if the things are hitting with Boomstick, right? Like, you see the HP go down. I mean, if I had to guess, I think it's like 20, maybe between 20 and 30 yards long, and it's pretty wide too. Maybe 10. Like, maybe 25 by 10, if I had to guess, in front of you. But I don't know. I'm probably underrating the damage done a Flame Fang pitch a bit. Let's rip another key. I'm sorry, a hunter in there. Oh wait, I can edit the talent display. There you go, now you can see my talents. Does BM not even come close to survival? Not really, no. Let's do a competitive 19 Dawnbreaker. Oh, they already got 3 DPS. Oh, they invited me anyway. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can be fine. Would you go with Dark Ranger for now? In Raid, yeah. What stats? More or less the same. I think Mastery is a bit less terrible. I still think it's the worst stat, but on some level I don't really know. How important is it to get out an FFP? It does the damage of like 2 bombs. But the thing is, it has such a long cooldown that it's pretty hard to lose uses of it. So, you know, use it when you're out of bomb charges. And always tip it. If you check my opener here in the first pack coming up in a moment, I don't really like I get 1 cycle of Boomstick and then FFP comes up naturally. Any real reason for B-Pet? There are Mortal Wounds, Healing Reduction pet, and I think they look cool. Well, they look the least terrible of the Healing Reduction pets available. It's not that I love bees that much, but yeah. It used to be the case that flying pets would actually fly. So if I like use my move 2, I could have my pet fly up there. Who are you kidding? You love that honey. Yes. I virtually never have honey in anything I consume. Yet I have honey because it's shelf stable forever. Grid party frames is not in sync with the UI. Do you know how I can sync it to pet bar? So mine is not actually synced to pet bar. Mine is just there. There is a bug right now where the grid party frame will sometimes just like drop down here. But if you just enter grid 2 settings and leave again, it'll reset. I think it's a grid 2 bug that will be fixed soon. Just a minor annoyance for now. But yeah, it's not attached to the pet frame. It just happens to be near it. When buff tracking for BM for your UI? I mean, all the buff tracking is already handled by CDM. Like, what can Arc UI do? That's like, because I've been thinking, like, should I experiment with Arc UI? But I'm just thinking, like, it looks like a fairly messy add-on, and I don't want to add it if it's not really required. It's because there are exploits that let you do a tremendous amount of damage. They see me roll in, and people are using that to do ultra high keys. I think most of them are fixed by now. Track trinkets and potions. I mean, my item tracker here on the left does that. No trinket here, potions there. And to change the main font, the AUI, then settings, then global font, you can change here. That will change almost everything. Does item tracker track health stones as well? No, but that'll be added in a upcoming update. Like right now, I have no bump charges and I can use a Flame Fang pitch. Is there an option to show keybinds in your UI? Yeah, go to AUI, CDM, and then keybind display. And you can have your keybind show on your CDM stuff, which I think is actually unique. I don't think any other add-on does that. Could be wrong. That would be very helpful. I mean, it wouldn't be very helpful. It is very helpful because it's already in. But yes. I don't use it personally, but you can enable it if you want. Barkus, thank you for the prime. Holy a mixture of both, Suvi? I don't think survival is like unholy is even better apparently, so I don't know. I need to fix that. Someone remind me to fix my Moonlight Chakra macro after this key. Fleckby, thank you for the prime. Oh. Everything's fine. So nice to feel good about pressing Hunter's Mark again. Yeah. They have to remember to use it in the situations where I would otherwise kind of just be like, yeah, whatever. Maybe add a reminder for your AUI for Hunter's Mark. You can't. As far as I know, there's no way of doing such a thing. Because you cannot check for debuffs and buffs and whatnot. Maybe out of combat you can, or maybe it's an instance thing. I don't think the healer is keeping up here. How's the new survival looking? It's alright. The most fun of the specs, in my opinion. I can't cope with the buffs bouncing around on Plater. I haven't noticed that. The buffs are bouncing independently of Plater itself, or? I mean, seems a bit silly to abandon. Feel like timer was okay, but well, I guess if 3 people want to quit, then I tried 19 dB earlier. Has too many bugs. So far, so good. I mean, did you remove that barb shot changing color? I didn't remove it. Blizzard did. Oh, wait, what? Wait, didn't we vote? I'm confused. What trinkets do you use? For Mythic Plus Survival, I'm using Cursed, Stone Idol, and well, Pacemaker at the moment, but I don't actually think Pacemaker is good. But I can't really think of what else to run. Because I really see BA running around worrying about antenna orbs while I'm trying to learn the spec, you know? Although it is probably objectively stronger. Is this dungeon very hard for to heal now, or what's happening? I think Pace is the move of Cursed. Yeah, but Pace explicitly... Pace doesn't line up with takedown, except every third or second use. And even that is kind of dubious. Like, what else do you run? You could use Cursed Stone Eye. No, you can't. No, you can't do that. Psych Brute not good in keys. Antenna. I mean, Sec is worthless in Mythic Plus. Antenna is... I mean, Antenna on paper is good. In practice, I don't know, it varies. Do you think they will leave Survival the way it is currently? Power-wise? I don't know, maybe. Wouldn't shock me. Did they finally fix pet issues with them not flying off boats? They haven't changed anything in that regard. I never really had those bugs personally. Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't know what the good trinkets are. I think the play is actually just yeah, I think Pacemaker is just the least bad. Solaire's technique is just badly tuned. You wanted to fix Chakram. Thank you very much, Knock Knock. But wait a moment. Can I? I guess I would just macro to take down the no channeling thing. Like so. Alright, I think we've done it. Yeah, I feel like no channeling macros for Boomstick make the spec a lot smoother because you can sort of perma spam. 22? I don't know, that's a little bit. I want to be able to read chat. 20 Halls already has a. Your frames 230. I mean, 230 is only because I've capped my FPS. If I uncap it, it's actually capped in my driver, but I mean, I would have way more. This is like my hard cap because it's a 240 hertz monitor. I'm on a 5090 and 9800 X3D. But I mean, I'm also not really running max graphics. Actually, wait, I'm running like... They reset your graphics settings. Is there a search feature planned for the UI? No, not at the moment, but I can add that to the list. Let me fix my graphics settings. I didn't realize they were scuffed. Activate ray tracing, nah. Background FPS should be 61 because I'm a streamer. Okay, there we go. Look at the resample. Do they have DLSS now? No. Seems to always be sharpening. You're not the first to mention they have DLSS now. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at 20 FPS in some polls. That's scuffed. I don't know how that's possible. Wait. I clearly just set these settings, but no. Was it the AI summary that said WoW has DLSS? Yeah, you know, like WoW added DLSS support in the start of Dragonflight. Very popular with the frame gen feature. Buy NVIDIA now. You play on 4K? Yeah. Oh, VSync is also enabled. Gross. NVIDIA Reflex should do. Okay. Wait. The UI scale reset. There we go. Resolution... I mean, is your GPU sitting at 100% usage when you have that bad FPS? It seems a bit strange. Why did my FPS just go to nothing now? Okay, we're back now. Okay. Now we even smoother. Although NVIDIA Reflex actually caps my FPS even lower at like 225. I think Reflex is easier to implement than DLSS, but I don't know. Do you have macro for pitch? Yeah, use an add cursor macro that also has stop casting. Or stop macro if Boomstick is channeling. Let's try another 19 Dawn. Why did they decide to make PM simpler than it already was? You'll have to ask John Blizzard about that one. Yes, Legacy. I have my Discord has a Hunter macros channel with a bunch of macros, and that's available to Twitch subs and patrons. It hasn't gotten like I haven't updated it since Prepatch yet though, so I need to do a few updates. What group finder add-on are you using? A pre-made group filter. If you have reflex boost, I don't believe you need to hardcap FPS in NVIDIA. Yeah, I mean, the hardcap FPS in my driver is just for things that don't have reflex and whatnot, right? And menus and stuff. Reflex is actually doing capping at like 15 FPS below. Daniel Hasuki, thank you for the prime. Can you show graphic settings real quick? Sure. This is what I ended up with. NVIDIA Reflex on. Oh, I also use image-based CMA A2 I like. Although on 4K, it makes barely any difference. Yeah, I honestly can't tell the difference in a meaningful way. Show your build. Look on the top left side of your screen, Vectura. What's the cursor add-on? Azortharion UI. Cursor. You can enable it in there. You can even have it show outline and click, change its color, change its size. If you're really old, you can use this size. You can import everything, including Grid 2, Suvi. That's the senior citizen size, exactly. No hate if you're a senior citizen. There was also a cursor circle in the other add-on included. Oh, Enhanced QL. Okay, Enhanced QL also has one. I guess I'll recommend that for people who want the cursor circle, but not my but not Acer UI. Is your UI add-on an all-in-one add-on? It's not all, but it's most. It's a most-in-one add-on. Hyra, thank you for the sub. It does work for all specs, yeah, J-Beast. Works for all classes. I think if you add mask skin into a UI, it will look even better. I mean, you can. I disagree, because all I want is like 1 pixel borders on the icons. And I already used the clean icons package. But you certainly can. Not like an inherently bad thing. How do you get that font in chat? I use a fonts folder replacement. It's step 1 of my UI installation. This UI is clean as AF. Love it. Hell yeah. Thank you. You forgot Hunter's Mark. No, did I? Well, I got it on this commander right here. I should probably lost this. Yes, you can, J-Beast. Any working dungeon teleport add-ons? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the? Azortharion UI does that. Hunter's Mark is now 3% overall, yeah. It killed the rest of the tank and the DK. Some summer. How do you mouse over in the action bar? Enhance QRL add-on does that. Is survival looking better for single target? Yeah, looks better for everything in pre-patch. Plater versus Platinator, what's better? I don't know. I think they can do the same things for the most part. That's all nameplate add-ons. You cannot filter add-ons, buffs or debuffs anymore. Plater can't do it either. You'll see every debuff appear. Don't blame Platinator for what's fundamentally Blizzard's fault. Hey Nikki Cusin, what's up? How's BM looking for midnight? Pretty boring, in my opinion. But I've seen people who love it. People who are like, hell yeah, this is my spec now. BM is my city. I feel like what's happening to everyone? Where's the other DPS? How's the auto kick macro working for survival? Works just the same. They fell through the boat when they dismounted. Hell yeah, man. How do you track Hunter's Mark? On the nameplate. If I Hunter's Mark this guy, you can see Hunter's Mark is right there. It's also on my CDM bar, so I have two indicators. If I'm not targeting, I can see where it is, and if I'm targeting it, it's obvious. Details works after all. Yeah, has for a long time. Works is a strong word. Like, this is the overall damage for the key on my second frame here. Oh, we didn't click the other side. God damn it. The Moonlight Chakram macro did not work. That's quite annoying. Don't know if there's a way to solve that. Yeah, Pang Swift key levels are way easy now. Things don't hurt as much. Everything is just way easier. Can you show paste your takedown macro again? Sure. I mean, it's the same format as all my other ones. I think it's just that, like, the takedown, I don't know. I guess you just cannot macro with Moonlight Chakram. Because it's like another button turns into that button. Or some goofy stuff. I don't know why there's some Danish pop on my playlist. Or my mix. Because that is not my vibe at all. I missed the boomstick in that takedown. Kinda cringe gameplay. Unholy seems to be doing... Yeah, Unholy is the strongest spec in the pre-patch, at least in Raid. Don't know about Mythic Plus. They seem to do good single target in Mythic Plus. The AoE is nothing special, but that's only the ones I've seen. Stress testing UI in Dawnbreaker, hell yeah. Hey, slap me. How's MM doing? We don't talk about MM. Where the fuck did these guys come from? What's happening? Yeah, MM is not doing too great in pre-patch, by the looks of it. These lyrics, I mean, I know you guys don't understand them, but they're the most cursed lyrics you've ever heard. What is this song? This is some fucking Gen Z shit. I actually like the chorus, but everything else is fucked. You can dual wield the survival, but you shouldn't because it's a huge DPS loss at the moment because they fucked up the scaling. And you don't have to play melee. Like, nothing matters in pre-patch, guys. Just because survival is good right now. Firstly, it says nothing about whether it's going to be good in midnight. That's number one. And number two, it doesn't matter anyway right now because all the content doesn't matter. Could you maybe add a song playing now overlay? Yes, I do. Like, it's because I use YouTube Music and it's in browser, and there's not really a good technical solution for doing that. There's a good solution for Spotify. Oh, fuck. We should be out. How do you like survival so far? I find it really fun. Skill ceiling is reasonably high. Do you see any FPS changes compared to before pre-patch? My FPS was good before pre-patch. My FPS is good. My FPS is good after pre-patch. So I'm probably like, I have a strong PC and it's quite well optimized. So I'm probably the wrong guy to ask. Like, as someone who struggled with FPS before, if it's better now, probably. Maybe someone in chat can weigh in. What add-on do you use to track pot and health pot? That's Azortharion UI. Can you blacklist player debuff? No. You only use that due to YouTube Premium. I mean, also just like YouTube Music better because it has like YouTube videos as songs on it, which is nice. Yeah, a lot of people hate the shotgun. I don't mind personally, but I mean, I hope they add such a glyph for the people who don't like it so much. Fury AoE also seems quite strong. But then the single target seems really bad. Survival seems to be kind of good at everything. I should probably save a Flame Fang pitch charge for the ads. I think so saving Boomstick for the ads is bait. Because you actually want to bomb the ads to bring down Boomstick CD. Is ClickCast for misdirection built into the UI? The add-on is bundled with the UI, but it needs some config to work. So short answer is no at the moment. Been off WoW for a while now. Just jumping in to say hi and best of luck with the Midnight Reese. Thank you so much, Almimola. I appreciate it. Oh, I need another bomb right picking now. Nah, I'm getting screwed on RNG. Let me hold takedown a little bit so I can get a boomstick inside of it. Back in the CS2 grind, hell yeah, dude. Now my edit mode isn't saving changes I make. That sounds really weird. When you say not saving, what does that mean? Like, you make the changes you had saved, then what happens? Is Survival Hunt any good at the moment? Yeah, it's quite strong. Oh. I think we overlapped a little bit there. Oopsie. I wouldn't really say that survival is similar to the other two specs, but I made a guide, like a 10-minute video guide on my YouTube channel, specifically for people who are like, who know how to play BM and MM, but have never tried survival and want to try it this season. So I got you covered. Already saw it, fair enough. Wait. Oh, no one was... Well... Okay, we all melee, so I guess we all fought... Okay. A little bit of laziness. Okay. We do it next time. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Okay. I mean, technically Harpoon didn't kill me. The was pretty close. Let me see here. Yeah, let's do this. What? Yeah, classic. You can harpoon, you just need to be very careful. Are we doing this? Yeah. Does Plata work anymore? You can see it working on my screen right now. But of course, with significantly cut down features due to restrictions. Are the other specs worth playing at the moment? They are worse than survival. Whether they're worth playing is kind of subjective. Oh, fuck, it's a me! Dude, I need a boss mod. I love Harpoon in this fight. Goes hard as heck. Yeah, nothing that really does damage on this key level. Like, alright, sweet. Do you think they will buff the other specs or survival will be the thing to play? I don't know. But it's only pre-patch. There's no relevant content, really. You mentioned no channeling macros. You think it's useful to macro every ability with no channeling boomstick? Or could it be a DPS loss? I don't think it's a DPS loss in any meaningful scenario. Petition for streamline or just reduce the cast time, right? Oh, Arakara. I guess we can stay with that. Oh, now I'm getting a one-hand weapon drops. Fun. Imagine getting one hand on a first Mythic vault. Hopefully by that time they will have fixed the scaling stuff. Hopefully. Alright, let's go Arakara, my least favorite dungeon in the universe. Are there any harpoon moments you can't do in Arakara? No, every weapon is a hunter weapon, true. Intimidation being an AoE stun seems like a very nice pack-in trap, kind of like DH Chaos Nova. Yeah, but isn't Chaos Nova like a 30-second CD and ours is a minute? Fury is weird right now. Look at this, like his overall is a little bit better than the Unholy, although the Unholy is less. But like boss damage, he's like 35% behind. And then on Trash, he's like right up there with me almost. The night we met. Bust the door, haunted by the ghost of you. Back to the night we met. Hey, Trash Skeletor, it's a good song. Just check something. I should be able to remove the extra Flame Fang pitch cast from my cast tracker. Because I found the UI for the ID from the log. So let's see. Blacklist. Yeah, now it only shows the first cast. Great. Okay, the warrior's leaving. I think most people that don't want to know when I press interrupt in there. Harpoon seems nice to have. Anything else I should remove from the cast tracker that no one would ever want? Let me check some BM casts while we're at it. Disengage. Yeah, I guess. Thunderspark seems nice to have. Cheetah. People might want to see when I cheetah. BM key time. Let's see what my BM gear is like. I should actually be able to, if I just swap this out, then grab Crit Fiber. We need to drop some mastery. Grab a... Do we have a high crit, low haste weapon? How much mastery do you want? Just up to the first DR point? Looking forward to the disengage on last boss of survival. Which disengage? Like end of last platform or? Can the new race be hunters? Yeah, it can. Can you already play that new race? You unlock them through the new story, fair enough. But yeah, they can be hunters. Where was I? We can get rid of crit for mastery again. So we go pure. We say energizing. Bit heavy on haste. Would like to convert more haste into mastery. Get rid of the verse here. Run graph there. Mouse feast there. Okay, these stats are good. Right up to DR. Bit of slightly above the. These stats are really good. Okay. BMPL. Oh wait, the weapon. God damn it. to Floodgate. It's BM. Let me just double check all my macros. Don't need that. Can remove that. Cold wild makes no sense to have it in there. Oh yeah, trinkets. We're just gonna run pacemaker, antenna. Can remove implosive trap. Why do we even have that macro? Spearhead. I thought I got rid of all these. I'm being lazy, so I'm just gonna macro tempered potion. Buy some consumables. Let's actually get into... oh, they're not inviting me. Maybe they can see a BM now. Main hand is a pole arm for BM? No, this is a... I mean, tooltips are broken at the moment, but it's a... Oh no, I mean, it's a real weapon. The bow, crossbow, whatever. Plus 22 halls. Sure. Nah, fuck that. That's too high. Streets doesn't seem like a good BM key to test. How did you track your trinket still? By Azortharion's UI item tracker. It tracks potions and trinkets, Gabriel. I want to join a group that's pretty much full. So many BM hunters out there, what the hell? Okay, fine, let's try BM in a 21 streets. That dungeon is pretty chill. Does the Acer UI track prism stacks? No, that's not possible. But also you wouldn't even use prism, so that problem fixes itself. Gonna be close to you, the worst part of you is me. I'm not the last in a group, so I can just summon my first Akiri. The Sumos, thank you so much for the sub. This music is nice for Tassavesh. Yeah, it's kind of disco. Steven Wilson, some of his solo album stuff. He kind of cooks with that. All right, let's go. All right, Grandmother Park, this is for you. I'm playing BM. See how well we can do. It isn't a very good BM dungeon, to be fair. The pools are pretty small. Damn, that guy got absolutely prion nuked. What the hell? Oh my god, man. The name... Just me, is it impossible to target the right freaking thing? Kinda into my kick there a bit. My bad. Oh, tank died. Is there no more interrupt tracker? No. Yeah, Cobus, thank you for the prime. What trinket you running? Antenna pacemaker. Do you prefer BM, PL, or DR in pre-patch? I'm not playing BM at all in pre-patch. I'm only playing it because I was requested to. But PL is better in Mythic Plus, while DR is better in Raid. Alright, maybe we can find a better PL dungeon. Just streets. 17 hour car, that'll have to do. Can I turn off use dynamic overall, given that it doesn't actually work? I got Sackbrood and Nether Prism and Solaris and Mythic. I can also buy one with cartel chips. I mean, Sackbrood worthless, Nether Prism worthless, Solaris pretty worthless. How did you end up with like all garbage trinkets? No pacemaker antenna? Anyway, if you're playing BM, then the antenna pacemaker is best. Probably like, I don't know which is better between the two, so which one you should buy if you only have one Dina. RS still good, not for BM no, because it has no burst really. The flat spec. Sackbrood is just inherently not good in Mythic Plus because it's like a targeted debuff. It's good. RS is good for survival in raid, where it's a 1 minute spec. Wait, what? Sleepypan gave you a shout out to 271 viewers. What is this Twitch feature and what does it mean? It only appears in my activity feed and not in chat. Am I what? In any case, thank you, Sleepypan, for whatever you just did. What do you think will when do you think you'll release videos on the DPS state of all 3 specs? I won't be doing any of that for pre-patch. I'll be doing it for midnight once it's about to come out, I hope. Depending on the state of Sims and so on. I don't know, last time the Sims were wrong early on and I got a lot of flack and I got vilified up and down the community for supposedly sandbagging, when actually the Sims were just wrong. So, I don't know. It feels like a thankless job to try and put out that info. Alright. Our car should be a decent key. Priesty, thank you for the sub. 19 months, man. Oh fuck, I am the last in this group. But there we are. Oh, he's not actually doing the pull. Well, that's annoying. That screwed up my plans more than a little. Wait. Oh no, I'm not spec'd into poison the spell in Arakara. Good thing it's only a 17. Ah, dude, I'm fucking turbo inting. No one is kicking anything, but I honestly can't blame them with how the UI is now. We have no healer. Yeah. You guys in the specific dungeons were very helpful. Got title for the first time this season, by the way. Hell yeah, it's Mr. Tomato Grats. Are you missing multi-shot? There's no such thing as a multi-shot for BM anymore. There's only Wild Fresh. Oh, do you miss having it? Oh, no, not at all. It was a really lame ability. Wild Fresh is like the only thing that's an upgrade about BM this season, in my opinion. Everything else that's happened is more or less just a strict downgrade for me. I miss Bursting Shot. Yeah, that I miss too. No. Okay. Rough with no kicks. Healer's like, I have 100 lure errors a second. Kind of a skill issue to not have second bug grabber these days. I feel like the keys went a lot better when I was survival. I don't know. Don't know if causal. Someone in the group has the same name as you, like the exact same character name, Zoe? That's nuts. Hey man, new to the stream, love the UI. Thank you so much, Samnis. I wonder. Can you sort? Nah. Breach changed the drag theory, deaths are not back now. Implosive, explosive is gone. Combo with binding doesn't feel too bad, not great about okay. Yeah. I mean, drag theory, glide, and knock is pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to come off for now. But thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Maybe I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm not really sure. This was just an impromptu thing. I somehow, like, my sleep schedule has been drifting into complete insanity over the last few days. And then yesterday I just randomly went to bed early and I reset it. This should be everyone. Everyone in which case? In which way? Is your edit mode string available in Discord somewhere? It's available via the /w. Like, you follow the instructions, you get to /w UI, and then you just hit import Blizzard edit mode right here. And you just import it, and then you make sure that it's set here for all three of your specs. Azor UI 1080p if you're on 1080p, and that's all you need to do. But yeah, if you don't want this UI, it's free until the end of Prepatch, so be sure to maybe take advantage of that. Hop on my Discord, gg/Azortharion, and you can find the instructions there. It takes like 10-15 minutes to set up, and then you can skip all the hours of troubleshooting that a lot of other people are going through. So yeah, until next time, wish you all a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you boys and girls are. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.